Hi, my name's Chris and I live in Australia, and take a walk with me guys. I'm tired, I'm exhausted. I've been flogging myself at work and I finally had a minute to take a quick walk and do a YouTube video. I'm tired. I just did my Coles shop again for the fortnight. Lo and behold, another price hike from Coles. Prices have gone up, not down, 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 like their little pointy finger thing says. Prices have gone up. And I was comparing it through, I was like, okay, so like a year ago, where is it to now? And the difference is, I've been maintaining the budget, but I've been removing items out and shopping down. So, you know, instead of getting a median cut of meat, like a decent piece of meat, now getting much cheaper meat. I'm looking for yellow sticker meat that's about to expire that I can throw into the freezer. Snacks, I bought no snacks this fortnight. Snacks are gone from the budget and the price is coming the same. I had a look at items. I was like, okay, that's gone up $2 since even last fortnight. Things just went up in price. There's a price hike. And I'm bracing for an electricity bill. It's going to be higher than ever. It's going to be one of the biggest electricity bills coming through for the usage I've done. I've cut back on the usage, but the rate for usage is going to be higher than ever. I'm tired. Is anyone else feeling the same? How are you? Are you in survival mode? Are you tired of being in survival mode? So I'm feeling, man. I'm feeling that burn. And it's just endless, and you know, asking the question, where's the light? Is there a light at the end of the tunnel? Why are we getting flogged so hard in this country, mate? What's going on here? And before people can turn around and say, well, mate, your electricity's high, just get solar. Dude, I'm renting, okay? I can't do solar panels. I can't go and spend $10,000 and install solar panels on my landlord's house. What's the point of doing that? So I spend 10 grand and get some discounted electricity, and then at any given point the landlord can turn around and say, we're not renewing the lease. I've got to go spend labor and stuff like that removing it. No, okay, it doesn't work. If it was a long-term house, I'm like, cool, I bought a house, I'm going to be here for the next 20, 30 years. Yeah, sure, solar, great idea. As a renter, there's no reasoning for landlords to install solar to keep their tenants' electricity bills down. Okay, so they don't do it. It just doesn't happen. There's no incentives for them to do it. And if they did go ahead and do it, and they're like, yeah, cool, let's make this a solar house, all they're going to do is increase the rent for the cost of the solar to be installed. So they get the solar panels for free, and sure, tenants get cheap electricity, but you know, the free is the increase to the rent for the tenants. So yeah, renters are kind of forgotten in this whole solar discussion, this renewable discussion. But all I know is my bills are going to be going up for the usage. It just keeps going up exponentially. Well, not exponentially, but if you zoom out far enough, it's going to be exponentially. It's just getting worse and worse in this country. Now, I'm above the median income in this country. I'm earning more than $67,000 a year. I'm working 3 jobs. I work a full-time job. I do DoorDash and Uber Eats in my spare time and do these YouTube videos. It all adds up a little bit. But I'm above the $67,000 median income per year. And I know that others are on 67 or below, and they're doing it tougher than me. It's harder, okay? I know that. But the thing is, it shouldn't be the case. We've hit the point where only 10% of housing is affordable to the person on the median income in this country. 90% of housing is unaffordable. It's ridiculous. It's showing a break in the system. Now, a person on the median income should be able to afford the median house in this country, but it's just not happening. It's not happening. It's so far gone now. Now it's at the point where two people on the median income cannot afford the median house in this country, in capital cities especially. Capital city prices has just clicked. Median income across capital cities in Australia, median cost for that house has just gone over $1 million. And out rural or regional, that's now over $670,000 for the median. Not the most expensive, not the cheapest, but the median, the one right there, smack bang in the middle. $670,000 out rural. The average price between it all is about $880,000 nationwide for the median house. And it's at the point, guys, where the median income for 2 people working on the median income cannot afford the median income house in this country anymore. Even our rural, a couple on the median income now needs to save over $100,000 to bridge the gap between the maximum that a borrower, a bank, a broker will give in order for them to get into that median income. Capital cities, over $450,000 they'll need to save on their deposit. And when rent keeps going up, and bills keep going up, food keeps going up, we're in survival mode. When we're in survival mode, how are you supposed to save that much? You can't. You can't. Two people on the median income can't do that anymore. So you got to earn more and more and more and more. Work more and more hours, work more jobs, pick up another job. How much are you supposed to work in this country? What gives? When does it break? When does it break? And people are like, oh, well, you know, like, you just get a better job. You know, who are you, Joe Hockey? It's one of our politicians, he said, oh yeah, to solve housing crisis, everyone just needs to get a better job. Ridiculous. Ridiculous. But it's showing. The wealth divide is here. It's noticeable now. This is when the middle class is noticeably eroding. We're seeing it. We're seeing the middle class of this country disappear faster and faster. The top 10% of wealthiest people in this country, the top 10% has 15 times the wealth of the lowest 60% of people in this country. That's huge. And that's increasing more and more and more every year. The wealth divide is here, and the middle class is getting fucking obliterated. It's at the point where we have to start to look at how can we protect our class? How can we protect the middle class? How can we stop the middle class from completely eroding here? Because it's not getting any better. Regardless of what our politicians say, it's not getting any better. If anything, it's getting harder and harder and harder. People working more and more and more to get the same outcome, if not a worse outcome. And that shows that our country is going backwards. It shows that it's getting more and more and more difficult to stay the same, to meet the same, to get the same outcomes based on the hours you work, based on the job that you do. How many jobs do you need? 2, 3, 4, 5. A couple working 3 jobs each. What time do they spend time together? Like, where do they spend time together? They can't. They're at work all the time. When does it break? But in this cost of living crisis, I want to ask you guys a question. What are you doing to get through this? What are your tips and tricks? Help me. I read the comments. I read the comments, guys. You know, if there's good tips in there, I use them myself. But help me understand. What can we do? What can we do? What do you do right now to keep ends meeting, to try and get ahead inch by fucking inch? One little step at a time. What are you doing to get ahead? Can you get ahead? So our politicians, they don't seem to have any inkling at all to address this wealth divide occurring. They don't care about the middle class. Okay, they've got fat pockets. They've got fat salaries coming in. They're not impacted. Politicians aren't impacted here. They care more about supporting companies, getting companies more and more profitable. They've put profit over people. But in reality, we should be looking down the barrel for a sustainable future in this country of taxing wealth, not wages. Think about that. Taxing the wealth, not the wages. And, you know, it's not all wealth. We can cut little things. It's like, okay, if you own your own home, if you own your own home, it's just your one house that you live in. Maybe we set rules not to tax that. But we're going to start taxing wealth, not wages, because that wealth inequality is slipping more and more exponentially up. Okay, the rich are getting richer, poor are getting poorer. And if we don't slow that down or stagnate it, well, we lose the middle class. We lose your future, we lose your kids' future, we lose your grandkids' future, we lose Australia's future. It's all gone. So guys, let me know your thoughts. What can we do? What do you do to survive in this right now? Are you tired? I'm tired. I'm exhausted, bro. I'm exhausted. I don't know how many more years I can do this. Is it decades? I've still got 30 years left on my working career. What if I work the next 30 years and I get nothing? I just work till I die. Is that the reality for all of us? Is that what we look forward to? All working until we die. Anyway, guys, leave your thoughts down below. How can we protect the middle class? How can you get by in this cost of living crisis? Is there any tips and tricks that you're using right now? What can we do? What should our politicians be doing? Can the wealth divide be stopped? Can it be slowed? Can it be stagnated? Let me know your thoughts, okay guys, because we're at the point where it's breaking. We're seeing it erode, we're seeing it break, we're seeing the middle class disappearing, okay? It's not now, it's over the next 10 years completely. And your kids, grandkids, great-grandkids, you know, they're gonna be worse off. They'll be worse off, man, so we got to stop it. We've got to stop it, because if I'm tired right now, my kids are going to be even more tired, my grandkids are going to be even more tired than them. It's got to stop. There's no quality of life that we want for this country. Australia used to be great. Used to be a dream to live in this country. Now it's quickly turning into a nightmare. All right guys, leave your thoughts.